Hey, music lovers, I want to take a second to talk about live music in 2025 and the difference between independent and major promoters and why it's more important than ever to support the underdogs, but just live shows in general. So before I say anything, there's no shade here. The music industry is a business and I respect that. And I've been fortunate enough to work with both big and small promoters, but I think fans and even other artists don't always see what independent promoters and venues are up against these days, especially the ones who are taking big risks in small markets or booking up and coming acts to help grow the scene. It's a very tough game right now, but there still are people that are out there doing it for the love and not just for the bag. So since the pandemic, it's gotten way harder for artists to tour, including myself, and for promoters to throw shows as well. So costs are up across the board. You got flights, gas, rentals, food, hotels, gears, you name it. Inflation, cost of living are all making it harder to break even, let alone profit. But still, there are people out there who are grinding and taking risks to build something real in their communities. So shout out for them. Shout out to them. This is for you. I've been touring for over 20 years and I've honestly never had more engagement, fans, and reach than I do now. But at the same time, it's never been harder to get booked. At first, I thought it was me or where I'm at in my journey, but then I started to look deeper and I realized that the game has changed. Corporate interests aren't just dominating the mainstream anymore. They're quietly buying up underground venues and festivals and often keeping the same names but locking out independent promoters or jacking up rental costs where the prices are at a point where even small events are impossible to pull off. And it's not always obvious from the outside, but the squeeze is very real. And again, I'm not hating, business is business, but it used to feel like there was more room for collaborations and more chances for smaller players to thrive. But these days, it's harder to even get a seat at the table. And if we want any sense of community in this scene, we have to protect those who are still doing it for the right reasons. So if this hits home for you, whether you're a promoter, a fan, or an artist, I'd love to hear your perspective, because this affects us all, whether you realize it or not. And the whole point of this is to spark a conversation. So with that said, huge shout out to Dark Matter for taking a chance on me and ending my 7-year hiatus from touring out east. So I'm going to be playing in Hamilton, Ontario this Thursday, April 17th at Club 77 alongside Basics, Toys That Scare, Nathan Loves Spaceships, Arcane, Ilocos, and Tomfoolery. So if you're into bass music, hip hop, or electronic rap fusion, or just live music with dope vibes, this is for you. The tickets are very affordable and available online through the link in my bio. So come through, show some love to the underground, and let's build some bridges across this vast country of ours. So hopefully this message reaches you. If it does, and you agree with what I'm saying, give it a share, come out, tag some friends below, but let's just hang and let's have a good time and talk about this. So hope to see you there.